I don't even know where to begin. I'm just disappointed. I was supposed to have this cool video and Steyr fucked it up. So, recently bought a Steyr RFR. I've wanted this gun for a while. It is a 22, well, it comes in many different flavors, but I got the 22 long rifle version. I wanted a 22 and I didn't want to get a 10-22 like everyone else. So I was like, you know what? I want a bolt action because bolt actions are fun, or lever action. And then I was like, well, what are my options? There's so Ruger Precision was one, you know, and then there's a few other, probably like Savage, whatever. 22, everybody makes them. But I wanted something nice, or something different too. So Steyr RFR, it is based on the Steyr Scout, of CS fame, great gun, I love that. I love the Scout. I miss CS 1.5. Anyway, so Steyr RFR is based on the Steyr Scout, and the only difference is a straight pull. So what straight pull is instead of a regular bolt action where you have to rotate the bolt up, pull it back, push it forward, and then lock it down, straight pull, back and forth, that's it. A few guns do this. Swiss K11, K31, and Blazers are the more common and popular straight pulls. I say popular, but still pretty niche, and I was never gonna be able to afford a Blazer. So I was like, you know what? Let's get a Steyr RFR. There was one on sale. I was like, boom, let's do it. I got it shipped to me, $340 after transfer, shipping, and all that. So I was pretty happy. And I even got a cool, well, not cool, but I got a pretty cheap, nice Leupold 3-9. I think it's a VX Freedom. I was gonna show that off to get it all set up. And then I found out something interesting. Steyr, okay, so back up. The gun, I have it here with me. Ta-da! We'll talk about this later. So, like I said, looks like this Steyr Scout from Counter-Strike, but, well, it's not from Counter-Strike, it's Steyr, but it's most prominently featured in Counter-Strike. So, like I said, straight pull. You pull it back, push it forward, that's it. It's super light too, so you can literally just go pop, pop, pull the trigger. In fact, you can do it with just, one finger. Push. In theory, it would be super cool, but we'll get to that. What bothered me first was, I got all my parts, I got the scope rings, I got whatever. So the gun comes with dovetail, 22, so okay, fine, dovetail, pretty standard. And then they included these, I hesitant to call them Picatinny adapters, but well, so they come with these two adapters, like, okay, cool, so you put your ring, but I don't know if you can see, they're up, they just don't work. I don't know what it is. I don't know what spec they're using. It's not anything I've seen. It just, no, like nothing I have fits on it properly. It's, the groove isn't deep enough and it's too wide. So whatever I put on, I have a lot of play. It won't clamp down properly. I have a lot of play on it and it slides back and forth. So there's no way, and what bothers me, boggles my mind, is that these rails, the scout mount, the scout scope setup, these are perfect Picatinny. These work perfectly. Here, let me show you. Right here, aim point, right? Boom, perfect, rock solid. Well, not quite, but I need to tighten it down. But still, you get the point. Works, right? Nothing, it's supposed to be there. Now these, I put it on, it leaves a huge gap, and even if I tighten it down, wait a second, these work, this works well. Oh no, it's because it's being held in by it's being braced by the lens cover, so get rid of this. I don't think I've ever taken off a lens cover on this. Whatever, cut this. Alright, let me show you what I'm talking about. So right here,
That's a regular Picatinny. Okay, so for reference, here's an Allen wrench. Let's see. It's about the width of that Allen wrench, right? Nah, just a little bit. Right here. What? Why? Why is this so off? I don't understand. It's just...
Whatever reason, this is out of spec. It's... what is this for? Like, it looks like Picatinny, but it also looks like a little small. You know what? Let me get a... Here we go. I've got a digital caliper. So let's see. So we are in 2 millimeters. Okay, millimeters. All right. So regular Picatinny, or the ones on the Scout. Now let's put it in the right spot, right in the middle of one. Okay, cool. 20.96 millimeters. All right. Let's see what the special, the adapter they give us is. Yep, just slightly smaller. I don't know. I don't understand, because Steyr makes good guns, so I don't know what's wrong with this. I've tried with 2 different sets of rings I have, and neither of them work. And before you go, oh, why don't we just make a Scout setup? First of all, I bought the scope, and so I want to do it in the back. And second of all, this thing isn't even straight. I don't know if you can tell. I'll get a close up later, but the barrel, the stock is actually slightly off. So it's actually pointed to the right, like, ah! So yeah, I went to the range / store because hopefully, I was hoping Lei would have, you know, rings or Picatinny, dovetail to Picatinny adapter or something that would help me fix this. And unfortunately, Lei did not. So I was like, well, I got no sights in this because this doesn't even have iron sights. So I was like, fine, at least I'll put a few rounds in. And that's where the more troubling news came, that the gun doesn't even work that well. I don't know what it is, but it just wouldn't not feed. And when it does feed, it extracts fine, but it just wouldn't feed. Either the magazine is bad, or I don't know. I'm just so upset. I'm at a loss of words. When it does work, it's flawless, but it's not reliable. So I can't do it fast, because when you do it fast, the feed ramp is like super steep, and so it'll pop the round up, and then the bolt would just jam it in, and it would just break the round, or it'll put a big dent in it and you can't use it. So to get it more reliable, you would have to pull it back, eject the shell, or eject the spent shell, and then push to pop the next round from the magazine up, and then pull it back slightly to make sure the magazine pops up, and then push it in. Or you just have to go really slow. So what's the point? So what's the point of having a straight pull mechanism if you can't even go fast?
Yeah, it feels feed. So you have to like bring it back slightly, which kind of did point if I'm looking at my chamber every time to load. I have to pull back, load. See, sometimes it goes in there. It doesn't.
Yeah, my so yeah, I'm hoping, fingers crossed, that the issue I had was I was using CCIs, and they were the jacketed hollow points, which I figured they would be pretty decent or consistent, but those don't work. So I am going to try a bunch of 22s. I've basically went to everywhere I can. I'm like, give me one box of everything. And so I've got like 6 or 7 different brands. I'm just gonna shoot a shitload of them and see where that goes. And hopefully maybe it just doesn't like CCI jacket hollow points, which is entirely possible. Like 22, it is kind of picky. Or maybe it needs to be broken in, but I don't think so. I think the mags are just terribly designed. There's not a lot of spring power, and the feed lip, I guess the opening in the front, is too small. And if I can't figure it out, if it doesn't improve or trying different ammo, I might actually try modding the magazine to maybe get it to feed better. But that is like kind of desperate, so we'll see where that goes. Yeah, I think if I actually... So anyways, I don't know. So far, not a good purchase, but I'll keep you guys updated. Maybe I can get a fix, or maybe I have a bad limit. Maybe that's why that's so cheap. If you have one and yours works, doesn't work, let me know how you fixed it. But anyways, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.